Back on the Project 60. Come back to BIBSTER'S Repair Shop. Project 60, Project 70. It's 10 higher. Remember I was saying how goofy this exhaust system was? Well, here it is. So this is supposed to be a bracket that holds up the pipe, obviously. It's no longer anything. It's just hanging out there and leaking everywhere, so that's why everything's sooty from it leaking. Lid back on there. And obviously, so they went, so we have an elbow here. So what I'm trying to do is get this off, which is going to be, that's not going to come off that well. But what I'll probably try and do is make some plates at work that'll plate with the pipe on it and just do dual exhaust. What I'm hoping I can do. I mean, this thing is super sketchy because that's what, these bolts are what hold on. They connect the two pipes together. Obviously, over the years, this thing has rusted away. So we'll see what we can do, and we'll bring you back. All right, so I got the manifold off. These bolts actually came out with the, what's that adapter right there? So looks like someone's already cobbled this up. So I'm gonna probably do at work tomorrow is I'll hack this off here, cut it off. You can get a chunk of pipe that I can just weld straight on that end, and that'll take care of the front. The problem is gonna be is this back piece. And you can see I kind of got this little thing I've been kind of, little chunk I had laying around. What I think I'm gonna do on this, because this manifold's obviously, it's garbage. For like 240 bucks, I can get the whole new thing, but I don't want to do that yet. So what I'm gonna do, so I don't have to do that, is get a chunk of pipe about this size, do the same kind of fold and molding, but actually have it where it fits in there better. Sink it down enough. I'm gonna drill a little hole right through here, run a self tapper through. So basically it'll lock the pipe in a little bit. It's not gonna be, I don't know, not gonna be the best fix, but otherwise I'm gonna have to take. What I'm gonna do is grind these off, flush, and then drill and tap new holes in the manifold here, so then I can make a new plate. But we'll see on this one. But yeah, so someone's obviously been in here and playing around a little bit with it. But the other thing, while I'm kind of thinking about that and thinking about it some more, I'll bring you guys over and I'll work on this. Take this off and take this belt off, try and slide this in as close as I can, because right now I won't be able to close, I won't be able to shut this, I won't be able to put the sheet metal on this side, which like I said, I already got sheet metal for this tractor. So that's actually the starter off the other one. It's probably actually looks somewhat painted, but if you look on the back side, it's not painted, because the last one was literally painted, but everything was just on there that was on there. But when I was trying to get that one running, I thought maybe the starter, the starter was bad on it, so I swapped them out. But obviously, as you can see, that was good. So we'll set the tripod up and get you guys all stationed so you can see as I try and get this thing back in a better spot. All right, brought you back over here. So yeah, so really I'm a big fan of this little extension they put on here. Just to loosen up a little one wrench. There we go. Maybe not so much. That's fine. Actually, I think I'll set it over here. But yeah, so I'm not sure. And now I'm, trying to figure out what I want to do on this other side for the exhaust. Because honestly, I might not, I kind of want to go dual exhaust on it, obviously, but maybe I won't for the time being. So I got another way to fix it. That won't be too bad. All right, that's gonna need some more persuasion. And we'll get top of that. So there we go. This will work better. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with that, but I have to think on that one for a couple days. this thing, just figure out how close I can get this thing actually back in. Like I said, they added this little doofy extension. I do not know why. Obviously, they didn't have enough room. The belt wasn't tight enough. They didn't want to put any belt on it. Sheet metal was already off. So. That off. That there. Get this all the way out of here. I think I'm gonna do for the belt. What I should have done is I already had one panel out there. I should have brought that one panel in with me. So I could have get this out of here. Oh. Alright, so that's as far in as I can go. That's where it hits. Right there. Interesting. Maybe I'll go with a mini. I probably don't need one this big. We have a mini one at work that we're gonna use on our fridge builds. Maybe I could mock that up for size and make that smaller one work. Oh, I'm kicking things. Oh, I'm kicking things. Yeah, this is definitely. Cause yeah, where's it? It hits there on the block itself, which is hardly enough for me to get this belt out, so that's fun. And for certain, any belt because it's probably rubbing through the lower radiator bracket or hose, but I just wonder if there's gotta be a way. There's got to be a way. But maybe if I loosen that up, I have to redo my brackets down here. What I should do to be smart is I should take this alternator in and get it tested, make sure it still works. Because if it doesn't work, that's gonna change everything. Because if it doesn't work, why screw with the radio? Why screw with an alternator that doesn't work? Because I could put a mini one on there. That would probably be adequate for the charging I need. It's not like this thing's really gonna run that long when it's out pulling. That just might work. Okay, get that out of there. Trying to do this without loosening that up too much. That is. That's spinning the whole thing. So of course, that's why we can't have nice things. But yeah, so Dad seems really happy with the 60 out of the farm. I apologize, I wanted to get some more footage. Yesterday there was kind of a cool moment where he was unloading this thing for me because I was bringing the 60 around, and it's kind of neat. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and take this off. Get this belt off of here. Oh, there we go. Hello. So it's hitting on this boss right here. But see, I almost wonder if I'd have to build a different bracket. Because right now, but if I brought this bolt, instead of being down there, I could bring it up and in, or I could just run a smaller alternator too. What I should do, no, I won't do that. So I'll get this stuff all unhooked and get the alternator completely out of there. And get this belt out and try and find a shorter one. We'll bring you back. All right, well, oh geez, that's not tight. Thought I had that tight enough. Apparently not. So I got this. I need to put in the washer on that because it's not quite. Have that sort of tight for mocking it up. So I brought that up. We'll have to do some kind of a bracket here to tie this all in so it's still strong, because right now it's going to be all wiggly. Let's see if the alternator can actually fit. It's going to be loose. So it'd be like, you know what? Oops. Hope I didn't need that. That sounded important. Tentatively, if you to build some kind of a bracket, man, I could have that alternator. It could be tucked in like that. I need a really short little belt, but that would almost make the sheet metal fit. I could maybe, I wouldn't feel so bad about tweaking that, but I'm also at about the end of my throw. Let's see. Put this bottom bolt in because that'll, remember, your hand can always be a hammer. As long as you can just jam it in there too, that's good. Oh, that's good. Get a screwdriver. There we go. Oh. This is bracket only being held on by one loosely. It's not exactly. There we go. Got that thing kind of started in there. There we go. So it'd have to go pert near like that. Which that would, if I could make that work, and what I'd probably do for a bracket, I really only need to tie in this back, and what you could do is build flat stock, take a little chunk of metal out. The way to do it right would be to measure that, bend it back, but the simple way to do it would be just make a flat stock, put some washers up so when it bolts on there it's solid and it shouldn't move up and down. Not so worried about this one, that should work. But I think that would, I do think that would work. That would actually look pretty nice, you can see. So, and I can build a bracket, I can do something like that at work. I mean, technically I could come in here and weld it, but I'd probably just measure that out, drill it, build some spacers out, and then put a nut and a bolt in the top, and it should be fine. Like I said, it's not like this thing's gonna spin 6,000 RPM. It's gonna spin like 1,500 RPM. And then your belt would work just about right. All right, so I have to give you guys a preference before I show you what I did with the exhaust manifold. I have said many times in these videos that I'm an idiot. I do moronic things. I do things that I will later regret. And I do things that might get the job done for a while. So here's the conclusion again before I show you. Because it's bad. It's real bad. It's ugly. So eventually I'm going to put, if I hang onto this tractor, I'm going to put a manifold on it. That's what it needs. I've been looking at it. It's like, it's not that crazy price. But at the same time, heck, it's just going to be a pulling tractor. It's a farm stock tractor. Not going too crazy with it. So for this year, don't spend a bunch of money on it. Just get it running. So also, preference, we silicone the head gaskets on the engines at work. And when we pull them apart, there'll be still silicone sitting on the inside of the combustion chamber, like the extra bit that kind of sits in there. So it can hold some heat and be fine. So I'll show you what I did. So the front, put it back together, just put a layer of silicone as a gasket. And the back, I silicone the crap out of it. put a hose clamp to the manifold so it'll hold that tight. Once silicone sets up, it'll be fine. And we'll run that this year. I'm gonna put a, probably this is just for the meme, to be honest. But I'll put a short little hater pipe on it, and that'll be it. That'll be what we pull this summer. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to put that up on there. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So obviously we're not gonna fire it up tonight. Still gotta figure out. So my next little thing to tackle is this linkage issue, whatever's going on here. And again, we'll figure out some brackets for this. But I think I'm gonna wait on this until that sheet metal comes in so I can see what exactly, because it's like, it'd be dumb if I do all this rearranging, do all this stuff, realize the sheet won't work anyway. So I'll change the plans. So we'll call it a night on this one, and have a good one. Don't forget, before you flail me in the comments, it's just an old pulling tractor. It's an old 70. I plan on putting a manifold on it at some point if actually, but I just want to, for the time being, get it so I can drive it around a little more. So, all right. We'll see you guys later. Bye.